Hey everybody, this is Namaste, and I'm just going to give you a quick bass tour of my bass called Teenage Wasteland. Normally I do some videos and or like production videos with songs and all that stuff, but for this one I just decided I'm going to do something different and do a little walkthrough. It'll be quick. So we got a little bass over here, or a maze over here, which I'm on the fence about. I like it, but we'll see. It's the last thing I did. Then the little house right here, it's kind of Gex size, you'll see in a little bit, and it's a big mansion for someone of my stature, but for a Viking it's probably like a little house shack or Airbnb or something. I got a little rock wall over here. This wall is like the Tron wall. I love it. I'll tell you how I did it in just a second. I learned it from Beefy, 5-layer. And he learned it from someone else, and that's kind of how it goes in this game, right? But I'll show you. This is just a small paving snapped together. Thank God they snap. And a race initiator on top. And if you just place it right perfectly in the center of it, it'll create that really sweet effect. Here's a little skateboard that I made. This is kind of fun. I like let's see, I'll show you the bottom of it really quick before we move on. Sorry, my camera's a little janky. Normally I use my controller for stuff like this, but today I'm just gonna use my keyboard. I like the letters on the sides of the wheels, and you know, as a big skateboarder, former skateboarder myself, I used to do this kind of stuff all the time, man, and it was, oh my God, so much fun, but I can't do anymore. Yeah, 360! Okay, so that's the half pipe. Kind of fun, right? I like the posters and stuff. Really kind of gives it that like rock and roll effect. Okay, here's the house part. I'll get you over to, let's see, let's start up here. Maybe we'll go look at the little beehive here first. Really bummed. I showed up one day and it was just kind of sticking on my wall, and I was like, man, those bees. So if you know an exterminator, come on, just give me his phone number. I'd like to get rid of those little pesty things right outside my bedroom right there, which I'll show you in a little bit. Just some electrical stuff on the side. I exposed the wires for a reason you'll see a little bit later, but I usually like to try to use wires in my builds somehow, and just try to hide them if I can. I like the coloring of this base too. I don't know, it might annoy some people, but I like the blue and the two tones of tan and brown and stuff. My library is kind of similar in colors, very similar in colors. Anyway, but I used the Legacy concrete pieces for this because I wanted to see what Legacy concrete looked like. So I don't know if I did this already, but I'll show you just a little bit of the outside of the base, and we'll walk around it in a minute. The garage, the power doors right there, you know, open up when you get closer to reveal all the tools and all the great stuff that are, you know, it's in garages. Lots of little stuff. I really like that little tool thing, or this little, you know, hold your nuts and bolts and screws and all that kind of stuff. That might even be what it's used for. I don't even know, but anyway, so that's that part. Got a little Corvette design right here, which I kind of like. It's kind of fun doing. I like, you know, I wanted to really put in all the shelves right here appropriately, and really make them kind of pop, you know. Another little skateboard right here, getting ready for the half pipe. Over here on this side, we just got some regular little pieces. Some of them are miniaturized. This piece right here is a little Corvette hab, miniaturized, but I thought it was kind of cool. I might build like a little person right there or something, or you know, something like that. But looks like a typical kind of garage, you know, or maybe a garage a geck like myself might have. If I want to summon my exocraft, there it comes. I use the carpets because if you use any other base item besides carpets, the exocraft will recognize it and then it'll bounce out of its spot. But carpets, it goes through. So I had to use carpets for this, but I kind of like it because then it's kind of like I'm working on my, working on the bike, working on the hog. It's kind of fun. Front door, we'll go through that in a second. This is just the side, just some random stuff. My base computer and another little private little hab back there. Storage, tools, garden tools, stuff like that. Let's go inside the house, yeah? All right. Actually, I'm going to go in first person mode here. Oops. I'm going to go in first person mode here. And it might give you a little bit better view of some of the stuff that we'll see in here. But let's start off in here in this little green room area. This is just in my nice little garden area. I'm kind of growing some fruits and vegetables and plants and herbs and spices for all my little meals I'm gonna have. That's kind of nice. My laundry, my washer and dryer right here. A lot of people tend to use the portal for water effects for washers and dryers and stuff. So I went along with that because man, that looks really, really good, doesn't it? All right, moving on. This is Teenage Wasteland. So some of these things are going to be a little bit immature, but it's a teenager who likes penises and boobies and stuff. A little bookshelf right there. Oh yeah, right here it says Nama right on the side. Let's see. Oh, right over here is, it's not loading in properly, but let's see. Whoops. Let's get way down here. This is Gary. Hey Gary, what's up, buddy? There's no one else here on the planet right now, so it's all frozen. But those are his toys and all the things like that. He's got his little water dish and some food for him. All right, let's come over here to the kitchen. Has some just basic stuff over here, but just a lot of it kind of crammed in. There's a K-cup right there, if you can see that little K-cup with a coffee machine, a couple little handles, like the knives, just silverware, plates, stuff under the sink. I used flags for the water. I wanted to experiment with just moving water and stuff like that, so I decided to go with the flag and put a decal on top just to kind of see how that it looks different in different perspectives just because of the decal, and that's just kind of what you get when using decals sometimes. But yeah, there's a little cheese plate and just cooking some good old stuff there. There's a little, notice this morning there's a little Diplo trapped in there somewhere, little baby. I should probably tell Mom that her baby's in the stove. This is a nice little area. I love that planet right there, that ring planet. It just looks beautiful against the green and purple, which are the Buddy's colors, by the way, which I kind of like. Yeah, you can sit in the chair and have a little bit of a read. It might be really wonky though, because it gets a little weird. You have to kind of try to find the right angle like that. But I got a little book to read. All right, good for screenshots anyway. Now let's get to, whoops, a little stuck there. Let's get to the kitchen. I'll get into photo mode, show you the refrigerator. Let me go to the other side first. Just some basic stuff over here. I put on the outside. I do like to put, you'll notice that most of my builds, if I have a poster up on a wall, there's going to be some kind of a thumbtack or magnet or something sticking it onto there. Because I don't know, I think it's a little nice added touch, Anyway, there's the refrigerator. It's pretty packed, full of lots of little condiments and goodies and fresh stuff for the family. Good stuff. You can go back and pause if you want. Anyway, I had a Slinky here, but I lost the save and I ruined it. But I had a Slinky right here. I'll have to make another one. This is the 1.5 story part of it, just some greenery and everything. Up here, we're gonna have some bamboo. And here's the bathroom. Little toilet right there, the shower. Now I'm old, so I kind of need to, sit down on the shower sometimes. Bad back needs to happen, right? shampoo, conditioner, all the good stuff. Just a basic. I don't know if I'm super happy with this bathroom. It's kind of chaotic, if I'm being honest, like the kitchen below. But that's just kind of the style of this Gek right now, you know? So there you go. I look like Polo in the mirror, don't I? Damn, good looking Gek right there. Some books, some basic stuff along a little centerpiece here. And, before we go upstairs, I'll show you one thing. There is a flag up there, or a kite. And that kite, I'll get to it in a second, is you can make your own string with it. Poof! There you go. There's a kite for you. You can make a kite in no man's sky. And let's see the little fish right here swimming around and all that stuff on the thing. There's my larva. I didn't quite hit the center of it. The goal is usually to try to hit the center with whatever your fishing bait is. But I think this makes for a really fun kite. You know, I think it's kind of cute. I might make maybe a string of like 3 or 4 of them for, you know, other people to join in on the fun. Let's see what we catch here real quick. A couple people have already caught messages in a bottle, which I think is hilarious. Come on, bite, baby. There you go. There you go. What do we got? Oh, we got an A-class. Whip scale darter. Sweet. I'm gonna cook that bad boy later on. All right, let's go back upstairs and check out from where we left off. Just a little planter type thing on both sides over here. And then we'll shoot up the ladder. Boop, 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 boop. And we have my little bedroom right here. Let me get into first person mode and then we'll jump into the bedroom. Here's the bedroom. Just gonna give you a quick once over, then I guess we'll kind of take it piece by piece. Little closet, little fun time storage with, oh gosh, all sorts of stuff. Let me walk over here. We'll sit down in the bed, or lay down in the bed, I should say. We got a box of tissue right there with a little Gek Sexy magazine right there. We have, what else here? Let's go into camera mode and find out. Okay, we'll start over here with the fireplace. All of the books, nice little fireplace of, this is my family. And Zuna. Zuna's in the middle. He's my second cousin, twice removed. Here is some t-shirts that I made, just using flags and stuff. Video game or board games maybe in boxes down there or something like that. Random stuff on the wall, lots of lava lamps, dinosaurs, locker. Love the guitar. This took a little while. Really had to shrink down those wires for the strings, but that was fun to do. Little laptop computer as well over there. If I can get around this, my big TV. I also love that I can see the half pipe from my bed too. It's from the bedroom. Probably there's the hornet's nest right there. Okay, a little robot. I'll show you it again in a second. It does move and stuff when I'm not in photo mode, but I wanted to get you real close to it. Just some decals and things like that. Okay, now there's a little train set down below. Love the train set. It was super fun to make, you guys. Super micro. It was fun. It took a little while. Sorry, again, the camera's jumping around because it's so zoomed in. But yeah, that's pretty much the bedroom right there. I'll stand up and show you. So here we go. Yep, that's the bedroom in a nutshell. And then we have our chair right here. This started off as just I needed a little pet to just kind of sit on my lap, and it's not loading up totally right now, but what it ended up was something entirely different. Oh, come over here. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to show that anymore, but you got your feet right here in the water buckets, just chilling, and yeah, pretty fun. Okay, and this is the maze, and the maze, you just kind of start here, and you got to get to up there. Now, if you wanted to look around and try to map your way, that's why I put the glass doors here, so it would be a little bit easier. But not everything is as it seems in, this maze, most mazes. So if you show up, good luck to you. Have fun. It is possible. All right, guys. Well, that's Teenage Wasteland, and I hope you enjoyed it. And just have yourself a super great day. Have fun building, and just be as creative as you possibly can, because that's just one of the many aspects of this wonderful game that we have in front of us. Thanks, guys. Bye.